My name is James Edward Brown, alias known as Great Uncle James. My grandniece helped me with that name for my LLC and for my email. This is, what's your name? Tell everybody your name.
Carter Jaden Brigham.
And tell everybody your name.
Carson.
Carson. These two are my grandnephews. I've watched 3 generations of children. I watched your grandmother, and I babysitted your father, and you two. So that's 3 generations. I wanted to talk on this film about pedophilia. That means grown people messing with little girls or little boys, touching little girls or little boys. You don't like that, do you? You like bullies in school? You don't like bullies? What you think should happen to people who mess with you like bullies? What should happen?
Bully them back.
Bullying them back. And if somebody messes with you, what do you think should happen to them? If somebody
Bully them back.
bully them back. Same answer as your brother. Okay. Now, I want to talk about pedophilia. That's where I call it a pedophilia agenda, myself and others, where there's grown people that want to be messing with kids. That's not good, is it? You don't want no grown person messing with you, do you? And you like, what sport do you like? What do you like? You just said it.
Football.
Okay. And what do you like?
Soccer.
Soccer. See? They are boys and they're going to remain boys. You like being a boy, don't you? You want to be a man when you get older? You want to do man stuff, don't you? There are people who telling kids they can be a girl. You can't be no girl, can you? You can't be no girl, can you? You don't want to be no girl, do you? You want to be a girl? No. There's people telling kids they could be a boy or a girl. Don't believe that. There's some people in this world that want to be able to touch on kids. That's why you see a lot of people that, like you see man and man together, or woman together. That's not how God made people to be. A girl and a girl, or a boy and a boy. Okay? You see people do that. You don't have to follow everything you see everybody do in this world. Okay? You just do boy stuff and grow up to be a man. Now, you can give him the football. See? Football. His father played it, and he likes it, and he may play soccer later. But I want to make this, I call it PAPA, Papa, People Against Pedophilia Agenda. I realize that this transgender agenda that a lot of people think is okay. So younger people are thinking it's okay for girls to be together or boys to be together, when there's a lot of us that are from what you would call the old school. We're not having it. We don't like it. We're not accepting it. Just as much as you see gay people with a gay right, we want straight people with straight rights to remain straight. Some of us don't like it, and so we do things like what I'm doing now. I make a video with my 2 grandnephews that I've had a good time with, that are going to spend the night tonight, and we're going to have a good time. Right?
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to let you guys out of this shot, and I want you to back up a little bit for me, Ronnie, because I'm going to talk just a minute without my fellas. You can go and play now. I just want to introduce this with these young men, that there's some things I saw on the YouTube that were very disappointing, seeing how people think that it's okay for adults and children, or man and woman and woman. There are a lot of us that are what they call straight. That, you know, it's another divide and conquer. Divide and conquer has been one of the biggest things in our society that keeps people separated. And the fear factor. Want society, want our kids to be afraid, want us to be afraid. But there's nothing to really fear, and I want them to grow up and you to tell your children there's really nothing to fear, the fear itself, as that saying goes. I want to address this because I know it's very important. I get very passionate, angry, and mad when I see children in the world that are being threatened.